A long, long time ago, the world boiled over and was forced to come to an overwhelming conclusion. The world was strife with conflict and disparity. We had two options of radical action: to continue to move forward as we had been, leaving the world to fester, leaving higher powers to build up their muck, like plaque on rotten dentures, or to bulldoze the world, to burn our idols and to realize the greater power of a common humanity. And that is how we created Flat Earth. And so we said our goodbyes to the mountains, the crags, the oceans, and had to realize their beauty is the tempting swaying work of deceptive powers from above, hoping that we'll start throwing punches soon. Because he who stood on mountain became greater than he who lay in valley. And that is enough. That is enough to throw punches. That is enough to start wars. And because of an unlikely collection of rock and matter, a human believed they were more, that they were greater than. But this human had never been to the valley. They had been born in altitude and never left, never wandered. And because of this, they didn't realize that the same urine they sent down the mountain rained down on their head the next night. And what they couldn't see, what they didn't realize, is that a man stood on a taller mountain behind them. And they couldn't comprehend that the man on the mountain next to theirs hated them and everything they stood for, because patches of different colored lilies grew up their adjacent mountains. But the man hadn't even seen this mountain, hadn't even cherished their lilies, because they were so busy looking down at the valley, where their waste collected, where their fruits grow, where they lived.
This is you. This is Flat Earth. This is a room. This room is not your room. Here, you do not have a room. Here, you do not have a home. Here, there are no walls. There is no distance between you and other. This is your home. Everywhere is your home. The black cat quickly jumped over the white fence. No. Here, there are no adjectives. Here, the cat jumped over the fence. There are no hills, no mountains, no crags. There is only one plain. Here, you have no name. Here, you are just you. Everyone knows you as you. This is your mother. This is your father. This is your lover. This is your son. This is your daughter. Here, there is a space for all. Here, you can feel anything. Here, you can do anything. This is where you laugh. This is where you cry. This is where you scream. These actions rest in these spaces. This is where you play. This is where you hide. This is where you cherish. In these spaces rest our actions. This is where you waver. This is where you empathize. This is where you idolize. Outside of these spaces, do not act. Here, all is fact. Here, everything just is.